The effects of a new immigration policy implemented in April has the nation talking, and many people are outraged because children are being taken from their undocumented families. WJTV 12's Katie Rowe spoke with the Mississippi Immigrants' Rights Alliance and has their reaction.
President Trump's administration is implementing a zero-tolerance immigration policy. Every adult who comes into the country illegally is sent to a judge for prosecution.
The United States will not be a migrant camp, and it will not be a refugee holding facility.
When your life is at risk in serious ways through threats and physical violence and other kinds of things on yourself and your family, you're not going to stay in that situation. Nobody here would do that.
This policy forces children and their families at the border to separate. Those children are then sent to shelters. Executive Director of MIRA, Bill Chandler, says the whole process will scar the children.
But then coming to the border and having your children ripped out of your arms, those kinds of things are happening. They're very traumatic. Kids that are being pulled away from their parents, it's creating trauma in their lives that cannot be corrected.
Before the policy change, all undocumented immigrants were still referred for prosecution, but there were exceptions for adults with children. That model was used under President Bush and the Obama administration. One of the arguments in favor of President Trump's policy is keeping drug smugglers out of the U.S.
The drug smuggling is not done by undocumented people that are seeking to live in the United States. They're done by business organization, and that's really what they are. And they come and go across the border. People bring stuff, they find contacts here, then take the stuff to Houston or Jackson or someplace, and they go back and get some more. That's a very different issue than families coming to the border.
A number of rallies have sparked throughout the country in protest of these policy changes. Politicians from both sides are also speaking out against the changes.
This policy could be stopped by one phone call, and the president should do that, and he hasn't so far.
Reporting in Jackson, Katie Rowe, WJTV 12.
President Trump is scheduled to discuss immigration strategy with House Republicans tomorrow.